What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL, man. Shout out to the DFS squad. Now I'm gonna get straight into the high five. I know that's what you all come here for. I'm gonna get straight into the high five, which is 5 people that I believe that you can build a great lineup around, who are in great positions to do great, and that I expect to go crazy pretty much with the matchups. I give the reasons why, and we move on to then doing the bargain bin, which is I'll touch on about 4 to 5 people who are amazing value plays right or below $4,000. Okay? Now, at the point guard position, we have Russell Westbrook at the top of that. Now, my days of not playing Russell Westbrook are pretty much over. All right? He's been so good that you just can't not play him. Because on this slate, there's nobody on this slate that I believe has the 70-plus potential as Russell Westbrook does. There's just not. And if you don't have him and he goes for 70, 75, it's going to be hard to get in that top tier of the money. And that's what we're trying to get every single night when we build a lineup. Trying to win big. Everybody sets their lineup in hopes that they can win that big prize. So that's what we're shooting for, man. We're shooting for the stars. So Russell Westbrook has got to be in the high five against Orlando team that just gave 40-plus Draftkings points to Corey Joseph. If Corey Joseph can get 40-plus against Orlando, Russell Westbrook can get 1,000. Okay? That's how amazing Russell Westbrook's about to be. There's nobody on that Orlando team that'll be able to hang with him at all, in no way. It is a perfect situation for Russell Westbrook. At the shooting guard position, I'm going to go a little bit cheaper. As you know, we're going to have to save money since we went big with Russell Westbrook. Rodney Hood. He's back and he played amazing last game. He had this matchup against New Orleans, who actually hasn't been too bad as of late. He played 30 minutes. He dropped 33.5 fantasy points on New Orleans. I believe he can do better than that against Sacramento. Last time he played Sacramento on the 5th, he put up 38.5. So if he can put another outing like that up, that will be amazing. He looks like he's turned the corner and he's healthier and he's getting back to his minutes. So I'm really excited about Rodney Hood at only 4,600. It is amazing value, and he has got to be in the high five with that juicy matchup, man. At the center position, I love Rudy Gobert so much. But pretty much you're going to have to pick between Westbrook, or if you want to go more balanced, I'm going to have some lineups with Rudy Gobert in it, and I'm going to drop down from Russell Westbrook. Because it's going to be very, very hard to get enough balance to where even if Russell and Gobert go off, your other value plays are going to be so low that it's going to be very hard to get really good into the money with taking such a big money, with such a big money players as in Rudy Gobert and Russell Westbrook. So I definitely encourage you to get Rudy Gobert in one of your lineups because him against Sacramento is the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay? But I'm going down to Al Horford, going against a Milwaukee team that just played last night. They're at home in Boston, and Milwaukee has been garbage against big men down low. And Al Horford can do a lot. He can do assists, rebounds, score. Like, he does everything out there. Al Horford should be able to rack up fantasy points, and at only 6,900, he has got to be in the high five. Now, keep in mind, Milwaukee is still fighting for a good seat in the playoff picture, so they're not taking breaks. They're still playing hard. So regardless if that they're on a back-to-back, they're still going to be playing hard. This game should not be a blowout here, even though it's in Boston. Milwaukee is not a bad team, okay? And they're fighting right now. They're not kind of just laying back. They're fighting. So this should be a good matchup for Al Horford to take advantage of here. At the power forward spot, I know how everybody loves a good story. Ersan Ilyasova got traded to Atlanta from Philly. I absolutely love this play right here. With Millsap still out, Ilyasova's getting to go against this old team in the 76ers and play some good minutes against them. I definitely like the revenge factor here. I definitely like it. He played some amazing games. I used to play him a lot on my DFS teams when he was playing for Philly, getting consistent minutes. So him getting the minutes here in Atlanta, playing against Philly, this game should not get out of hand. Atlanta just played, so that should even the playing field up right here. Both teams just played. They're in Philly. This game should be an even game right here. Ersan Ilyasova going against this old squad. We all love a good story. So I am rolling Ersan Ilyasova at 6,000 against a Philly team who cannot stop anything. And I am firing him up for 35 plus Draftkings points against this old squad. And he has got to be in the high 5. Last but not least, in the high 5, I like Kemba Walker against Toronto. I like Schroeder against Philly. But I really love Elfrid Payton going against Russell Westbrook. Yes, I like both guards in this game. I expect Elfrid Payton to play his heart out against the best point guard in the league here in Russell Westbrook. That should step the little man's game up, and he can do so much. Rebound, assist, points. He's a triple-double waiting to happen every day, as well as Russell Westbrook. These are two athletic guards who really get it done in multiple categories. I like to pair these two up because they both, obviously Westbrook's got the 70 plus. 100% he's getting 70 plus tonight. Elfrid Payton has that potential to get you 50 something. And you really, really, really want that on your team. I love Elfrid Payton at home in Orlando against OKC in a game where Elfrid Payton should be giving his all. Even if this game turns out to be a tad of a blowout, Elfrid Payton will still get minutes. They're letting their young guys run wild. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. And at 7,300, I am rolling with Elfrid Payton for 40 plus DraftKings points against OKC. Players love playing against, point guards. Picture if you're in the NBA, right? And you're a point guard. And you're about to go against Russell Westbrook, the best point guard in the league. You're going to want to really show up and perform as well. So people are like, damn. This dude really, you know what I'm saying? He really came through. I'm really going to play my heart out. When I play against a player like Russell Westbrook, I'm going to want to show how good I am by trying to hang with him as much as possible. Now, there's no way he's going to match Westbrook's output. But Elfrid Payton has shown glimpses of being a very, very good all-around point guard in the NBA. And he's a very good play at 7,300. I love his upside, and that's it, guys. Russell Westbrook, Rodney Hood, Ersan Ilyasova, Al Horford, and Elfrid Payton are my high 5. Now, straight to the bargain bin. At the point guard position, some cheap options at the point guard position. I do like the guards of San Antonio. With this game being more of a faster-paced game, I would think Patty Mills would be the better play of the two. They might even rest Tony Parker with it coming down to playoff time, and the OG just needs his rest. I'm sure he's got his arthritis in his knees and stuff. He really needs to relax. Patty Mills is going to be in a great position at home in San Antonio going against Golden State. I do expect both teams to play hard, as if it's a playoff game. I really like LaMarcus Aldridge in this matchup a lot. And, I really like Kawhi Leonard going against the young boy of Golden State, McCaw. He's not going to be able to hang with him at all. So that's a great matchup as well. Now, keep going down. Pay attention to the Sergio Rodriguez news. If Sergio misses the game again, I love TJ McConnell against Atlanta. Frazier's been getting some good run at the shooting guard position for New Orleans. He's been playing solid minutes. Now, there's no guarantee with Tim Frazier. He can put up the 33-point game like he did against Houston on the 17th, or he can put up the 7-point game like he did against Houston on the 24th. You really just don't know. But at 3,700, I love Tim Frazier at 3,700. That price is very low, pretty much 20 plus, and you're happy. Okay, and I think he has the opportunity to do that against Dallas playing at the shooting guard position. I like Tim Frazier a lot as a good value play. Daylon Wright. I absolutely love this kid, man. I've been telling you guys about this kid, okay? They've been playing him good minutes. They really love the kid. He's been consistent over 20 the last 3 games. He's got that 29.3 upside that he put up against Miami. 30 would be amazing. Going against Charlotte, they are decent at defense, but they will not be able to stop this young guy. Kemba Walker is not very good of a defender. Charlotte's just 26th in the league They rank 26th in the league against point guards. This is a good situation here for Delon Wright coming off the bench. I absolutely love it, and he is one of my favorite value plays of the day at only 3,600. All right, let's go to small forward. Look at some cheap options at the small forward position. Tony Snell just had a great game last night. I could see him doing very well against Boston as well against the reserves. Well, no, he's going to start. So Tony Snell going against Boston. I'm worried about Avery Bradley guarding Tony Snell in that matchup. That's not something I really want to entertain much at all. If Garrett Temple gets some good minutes here against Utah, he should be pretty good. You want to attack Utah's guards. He put up 25 last time against them, and he's only 3,600. I absolutely love that. Forward position isn't typically where you want to try to find your very cheap value at. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, my favorite cheap guy of the day has got to be Delon Wright once again. He's got to be my bargain bin play of the day against Charlotte. I absolutely love Delon Wright. I cannot go away from him. He will be in a lot of my tournament lineups. Let's look at this, some center position heat for you real quick. Now, Zaza Pachulia going against San Antonio could definitely hit value at 3,500. Even though San Antonio is solid, he could be able to hit some good value. I don't really like anybody going against Rudy Gobert right now. That dude is hounding people in his house down low. He is like blocking everybody. You just can't do shit on Rudy Gobert. He is one of the best centers in the league, and it's crazy because he came from really nothing to something out of nowhere. So Rudy Gobert is really doing a very good job out there. Damn it. Almost over this cold, man. I'm working on it. All right. O'Quinn, if he gets solid minutes, will be a good play against Miami. I like Gortat against the Clippers. Philly has been using a lot of their young guy, Sean Long. I really, really like Sean Long. He's been doing very well. He scored 20 against OKC, 31 against Chicago, 32 against Indy. I'm not sure how much he scored last night, but he should be a good play there. I like Steven Adams at only 4,700 against Orlando. That should be a great play as well. And that's about it, man, for the cheap plays. Really, you really want to I definitely consider, like I always say, I love balance. I love balance. I love playing guys with high upside, yet where I'm able to balance to where I don't have to stoop too low anywhere. Okay? A lot of times when you look at the number one lineups, they don't have people where you're like, what the hell? I've never even heard of him. No, they're people that you considered throughout the whole day. It always turns out like that. Always. So definitely make some lineups where you're very, very balanced. Definitely make some Russell Westbrook lineups, obviously, too. You want to be involved with that, too. But definitely throw some balanced lineups into some double-ups, even in the tournament. Because, like I said, the winners of the tournaments, a lot of times, their lineup is fairly balanced, and there's never really people that you're like, what the fuck? What are they thinking? You know what I mean? It's people that you considered throughout the day. So I love balance. I've been preaching balance since I came into this and started doing these videos. I really need y'all to try to balance your lineups as much as possible. I get too many people coming on Twitter asking me about a guy that literally plays like 5 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be stooping to that level. No reason. A lot of people try to do way too much, and that puts them in a bad position. All right? So don't try to do too much, man. Be very comfortable with your picks. When you play Russell Westbrook, obviously you're going to have to take chances, but I'm talking like 4,000 to 4,500 average type players for the rest of the players. Don't try to stoop way too low. I like Delon Wright, but other than that, there's not many very cheap, very, very cheap options that can get you good value, all right? I hope everybody has a great night of DFS. I will be going live tonight 1 hour before the games start. I will be updating that on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below questions and concerns. I appreciate you guys for watching. We're almost to Friday, so I can give this 100 away. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see who gets it, and I'm out. Good luck, guys.